Welcome back to another episode of HR Unlocked the podcast. I'm AJ.
I'm Abby.
Employees, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. This one is another after hours episode.
Yeah.
So grab your wine, grab your tequila,
Popcorn.
bourbon. No?
It's taking it dark.
Oh, you don't like dark?
No, I love dark liquor. I love it.
Well,
Do you like clear liquor? Do you like vodka and things? I'm just asking. You like
sometimes.
vodka?
I mean,
I like a lemon drop.
okay. So I was just about to say, I do a lemon drop with the vodka. But have you had a lemon drop with tequila?
No.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like that would be a lemon margarita. Kind of is, right?
I mean, are you the bar connoisseur or what? But no, a lemon drop is good.
Yeah, I love
So right now I'm on a clear thing. So I drink a lot of
clear alcohol
beer.
liquor.
Yeah. Starting with tequila. It's like,
Oh yeah, like silver tequila is always good.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with it.
so grab something. Grab a water, Sprite, sweet tea. Get some sweet tea. And let's talk. Let's talk after hours.
We got a lot to unpack.
Yeah. We thought it wouldn't get any worse. But here we are.
Here we are.
And it's not just about politics, right? This is more than politics. This is more than, it's affecting people. And a lot of it is affecting our employees, you.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay for us to talk about it. We feel we're passionate about it. Abby is, we're passionate about, because when we talk about these things offline,
Yeah.
and it's ridiculous. It's very unfortunate that we're going through so many things, and employees like us or you are are affected by these things, these changes. And it's not just the government. Prayers out to the government employees. Shout out to you. Hope you're listening. We love you. We're supporting you. But it's just affecting human beings in general.
Absolutely.
So, Abby, where do you want to start? It's so much. Where do you want to start?
For me, we always, I think maybe even in our first episode, we kind of like had one of the episodes where, how do we get here, right?
Yeah.
And I think we both related to the fact that we were people.
Yeah.
We wanted to help others, right? I think for me, and I think for you too, I believe in radical empathy. I believe that we're better together. My cousin posted a quote the other day and it really resonated with me. And it said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go for the long run, you go together. So I believe in community. I believe in people lifting each other up. And so, yeah, I guess that kind of leads into some of the topics we're going to talk about, right? I respect everyone's political view. I want to, preface it by saying that. I think that each side has their own merits and things that, I can understand. But right now we're going to remove sides and just talk about the facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're having a lot of stuff, right? Like it feels like every single day I'm just being bombarded with just like so much, I mean, just to like, I guess, start it off.
Yeah.
Let's set it off.
Set it off, ain't it? Set it out.
I know many of you probably have been following the Harvard situation, right? Harvard, definitely being threatened by, unfortunately, the administration for refusing to remove DEI initiatives and refusing to ban protests that support Palestine and to ban people wearing masks during those protests. And that's so sad to me. Is it not?
What gives the administration the authority to go after a private institution of learning, higher learning, and it's Harvard? I mean, come on. Man, stay in your lane, and it's affecting people. But what I do like about Harvard, they're like, no.
Yeah, they're standing their ground for sure.
Yeah, right.
It's just like higher education. I understand, people may also have things badly to say about Harvard.
Yeah.
I'm not fully versed on their history and the things that have happened within their, organization. But I do know, like within this day and age, to be fighting a fight with a university.
Why?
My groceries are still high.
Eggs are not down.
Yeah, my gas is still high.
Yeah.
Interest rates are still high. I expect more. And I think that people should expect more because it's also like a silencing that's happening. It's like we're witnessing organizations being silenced for promoting diversity. And that's scary. That's scary that there are people who really truly believe that there is no merit to hiring practices when organizations include diversity, equity, and inclusion.
And we go back a little bit to the air traffic controllers,
Mm.
and they say the reason planes were crashing because it was DEI. Like, what does that even mean?
Easy.
You know,
Yeah.
it's weird, and it's affecting employees. It's affecting people. We're terminating people
Mhm.
based on what? Terminating for cause? No. Retaliation?
Yeah.
Yes. Which is illegal.
Mhm.
Who's going to hold them accountable?
Well, it's like we're also making targets out of people, right? Like, or like, I've heard it before, like, people who are doctors, who are people of color, who are women feel like, there's been more of a weirdness around that. Like, are you really qualified to do what you're doing? Because I feel like we're just being fed this idea of diversity equals less than qualified.
Propaganda, yeah.
And it's so sad because I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Bad man many years ago in Germany also led with propaganda, right? And demonized certain groups. And it created one of the worst, historical massacres in history, right? So I know people are going to say we can't compare, but we've learned so much. And to be where we are today and be still like fighting battles that were already won just seems so like counterintuitive to what America stands for.
And what makes a person? We've done an episode already. Highs. We've done it. We'll pin it here. What makes a employee a DEI? The color of their skin? Are you saying black, brown, and women? Are we the DEI?
Somebody you can't see. Somebody can. Yeah. That's
has a disability. What makes a person not competent? Not. And it's weird. It's weird that the administration is targeting groups of people.
For sure. Well, and
it's okay.
Right, and it's this idea of banning wokeness. That's the phrase that I keep hearing time and time again is banning wokeness.
And your question was, why is woke a bad term?
Yeah,
it means aware, right?
Yeah.
We just want to know. We just want to be informed and understand and know what's going on. Yeah. That doesn't mean we're woke.
It doesn't mean that it needs to be associated with anything negative.
Right.
We're no longer okay with accepting the bare minimum. We are going to stand up when we see that something's wrong. Maybe in the early 2000s and 90s, that wasn't the case because we were just happy to be at the table. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we still are so happy to be at the table. Yeah. Okay. But we can expect more.
We should expect more. Absolutely. And then if we take the woke term and we go to Stephen Colbert, who was just terminated, and the Lake Show was canceled, and I think it ends in May, based on financial reasons.
So they say. Again, it's suspicious. Again, it's just a little bit suspicious with the timing and the things that have happened. But to me, it seems a lot like you're silencing media that doesn't cater to you. I mean, even from like the posts he's had on Truth Social, and not just him, other people in his administration being like, they're all bad people. And if you speak out and do bad things, you're next. Your show is the next to be canceled.
Fake news.
It's a little corny at this point.
But it goes back to the premise of this entire podcast about what we stand for is affecting people in their jobs. Right?
Deeply, yeah.
Like people who's been there 30 years. I would only imagine 20, 30 years, behind the scenes of people you don't see. Right. It's affecting them. Why? Because Steven said some things you didn't like. We don't know. Financial reasons. Okay.
Right. That's what's stated. But it's a little, like I said, it is a suspicious timing thing.
I mean, they did settle for $16 million. So maybe we would have took that and just put it, but
I've read some things that say that his viewings have been really, really great.
But then, right, they've been great. The highs and all late night television, but then they're still losing money. But that's his fault.
But and then also to me, it's like, you know what most companies do when you're losing money? If they have a great employee, they're going to say, "Hey, listen, your department needs to shape up.
Get it together.
Stop all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
This is what you got to work with for the year,
Yeah.
and stick to it, man.
Yeah.
But we don't want
Development.
we don't want to take you off air. We want you to continue to do what you do, but we need to stick to a budget.
And maybe did they do that? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know,
Yeah.
but it just seems again a little suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Again, media silencing is something that I really have a problem with.
Yeah, we're not even this podcast. I would consider us media, right? Are we? We're not really. I mean, we could be depending on how you look at it. We get on this podcast. You know, we are DEA hires. We get on this podcast and we just talk about our opinions. These are all our opinions. You know, some of these are fact based in our opinion because we've lived these experiences. You know, we get from articles and news and blogs. So we report on these, you know, this information, but First Amendment and a lot of the administration and individuals in general preach about, you know, this is my First Amendment right. I can say what I want. Then someone ultimately sues you for saying what you want. Almost like the First Amendment is getting attacked also.
Right? No, absolutely. I mean, we have the right to free speech, and I think we should protect that. And that means people that go against what we believe. There's plenty of people on the internet that I do not want to follow. Yeah. I do not subscribe to.
And that's all you got to do.
You know,
don't look at it. Now, keep in mind, employees, that's different in the workplace.
Yeah.
While you do have free speech, we have policies in place.
Yeah. And the confines, there's certain
there's a code of conduct.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
For sure.
Let's be mindful. What is it? Be mindful.
Be mindful.
I've heard it in a while.
Demure.
Right. Cutesy.
Cutesy.
Yeah. So be mindful of that. Yeah. We heard from her in a while. But yeah, I think First Amendment is under attack, you know, with certain groups.
For sure.
Certain people, certain media types. And I think, is that all in the big, beautiful bill?
Oh.
The big, ugly bill, or the BBB?
Big, beautiful bill. Yeah. And listen, we'll unpack it for sure, right? And again, I want to make sure that everyone knows I respect people's political positions. I'm not here to tell you to go one side or the other. Personally, I believe both sides need some work.
Absolutely.
But we're just talking about the facts and what's there. On an HR note for the big, beautiful bill, one of the things that's kind of scary about it erodes some workplace protections for federal employees. So one of the core components of it is you pretty much choose between having a higher amount contributed to your like retirement, or you choose to be an at-will employee, which is really different from the setup that has always been in place. So basically you're saying, okay, in order for me to continue to have the protections that I've had as a federal employee, either I have to lessen the dollar amount that I receive on a monthly, weekly, whatever basis in order to protect myself, or I go at will, and that means at any point, at any moment, I'm gone.
Goodbye.
And we've seen with these reductions of federal employees across many different sectors, how abrupt and intense they can be. At least with those, I know that, there is a process, and I'm not well versed on this, where they get put on leaves, they're paid for a certain amount of time.
Yep.
If you're an at-will employee, that goes away. And we know that with, working in Alabama, at will state, but that also doesn't mean, speaking to managers and everything, you can just do whatever you want, because in a jury of that person's peers, they can still say, I was wrongfully terminated for discrimination or whatever it may be.
Protective class.
Yeah, let's be mindful there. Yeah. But if there is something that just happens overnight and, hey, this person's job is no longer necessary for the corporation, they can release them, and that be that.
Another thing is, recently the administration said Christians can uh, talk about their religious beliefs, and try to entice or convert or get people to join Christianity. Like that's okay now.
So would they? Here's my question to that: would you be okay if it was a Muslim man
Absolutely not.
doing the same?
Absolutely not.
No, they
That's
wouldn't.
illegal. You can't do that.
Well, they would probably say some type of very
Hmm.
flowery terms
Yeah, and then
that are not that I will not use here, but and claim that their rights are being infringed upon because this person is speaking to
absolutely.
and trying to evangelize their religion.
I mean, I just can't wait to that some court cases so I can read them, read their
You know
opinions.
they're coming.
Yeah.
You know they're coming. It feels like every day, you know, the administration's getting sued, right? Um, so crazy. Another point that really struck a chord with me is uh federal complaints are being going to be handled differently under this new bill. It pretty much punishes whistleblowers. So, in order for you to file a complaint, you have to pay a fee, which is counterintuitive to the whole thing and will
Wait, I have to pay to complain.
pretty much, unless it's approved. It's
Who's
approved.
doing the approving? So I have to. Okay, so this thing from an HR perspective, I go to Abby. She's HR manager. Okay, people say Miss Abby.
You know they do.
I need to complain about Brenda.
Right.
This is what I have to. This is the complaint. Then Abby has to say, okay, approved. So let me send this up. Or it's not approved, but you can pay $350 to get your complaint looked at.
Yeah, to get it pushed forward. And what that is going to promote is abuse within your work
Mhm.
because people are not going to feel comfortable to come out. Or also there's a monetary price associated with speaking your truth.
Yep.
And that's so insane to me. So I challenge those. Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why is that included? I can't understand how it's going to be beneficial. To me, it's a clear move to silence workers.
Yeah.
And that makes me so sad because we've worked so hard to get to the point where we are. And I'm not saying everything is perfect, but let's not, you know? I don't know. And I guess speaking more on the beautiful big bill, we might as well go ahead and talk about Medicaid. What are your thoughts?
That's a hot topic.
It is. It is, but it isn't. I think that sometimes we can just view things as the topics at what they are.
Yeah.
It's not left or right. It is, will millions of people lose health care? Yes. Will rural hospitals close?
Yes.
Yes. Will populations that don't have health care suffer more,
Yes.
including children? Yes.
So I mean that's it. I mean it's unfortunate that people are okay with that, or they're not okay, but they're not saying anything. They're not standing up for their constituents, for their employees. I mean, think about the hospitals with employees.
Mhm.
Now they're out of a job because the hospitals can't afford to care for people.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about.
Mhm. Well, and it's also like, one of the big things is, well, where there needs to be work requirements or people must, volunteer to be eligible for XYZ. And
Wow.
it's just like,
What?
I,
Work requirements.
I,
What if somebody can't work?
right. Well, then it's not even just that. To me, it's just like, personally, I believe healthcare is a right.
It's 100% right.
We live in a country with so much money, and we've created this system that just is so awful, and it's money hungry. I mean, we talked about a few episodes ago the Luigi Mangione situation, right?
Shout out to Curtis.
Yeah, shout out to Curtis. You were great. Come back and see us sometime. But yeah, healthcare and how convoluted it's become and how many people just die because they just don't have money. It's sickening. And to think that you shouldn't care, because how do I not know tomorrow I may need Medicaid?
Yeah.
You know, I had a professor who told me, a social work professor, tell me, you're just one bad car accident
Bingo. That's
away
so
from
good.
needing those social services that you hate so much. You're just one situation away from being that person in line trying to get food stamps to feed your family or yourself.
Yes.
So it's just,
Like anything can happen.
yeah, anything could happen. So we should have like a social net to help protect people.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, and I'm not saying it's always perfect, but we need to have a plan. It just feels like we're shooting from our hip every day. There's no strategic plan in place to fix the issues that we have. I mean, and it's so sad because again, like radical empathy, man. Like, how can I look at a mother and just tell them like, "Hey, sorry, your food stamps and your Medicaid's getting cut, and good luck. Go find a job tomorrow."
Yeah.
Even though the job market is
Trash.
yeah, and good luck.
Well, he terminated the labor statistics commissioner.
Mm.
So
Oh,
thanks for coming to After Hours.
yeah.
Very, you know, Abby always brings the gems and helps us to understand how it's affecting you and us. And it's maybe you don't watch the news, but you watch HR Like the podcast. Thanks so much. And we want to keep you informed. And just in case you don't know, you don't see it, you don't hear about it.
Yeah. And we're not
Be your source.
yeah, we're not political commenters or anything like that. You know, I have a strong passion for people.
Yeah.
And that transcends just HR. I care for people. I mean, like, and for me, what will always radicalize me is what radicalized me to feel that way is just that there's just so much suffering in this world, and if I can help minimize that in any way, if even just me speaking, if maybe I can influence one of you guys, or even within my inner circle, to say like we can care for each other, this is not a competition.
Yeah.
And like, yes, let's be aware of what's happening, because I think it's so easy to just be like, oh well, it's going to be great, no tips on overtime, it's going to be great, everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Eggs are going right back down.
Is that really reality?
No, it's not. And I hope that we can, tap into a portion in everybody's mind where they're just really thinking deeply about what's happening. And hopefully we can collectively come together to, make a change.
Yeah. And make this world a better place. One viewer, subscriber at a time. Oh, that's good. I kind of like that.
It is.
I'll write that one down.
So yeah, subscribe. And keep tuning in.
Yeah. Be a good employee. Thanks for coming in on a very short notice to our after hours meeting.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to keep you, but we wanted you to relax. Go ahead and take your shot.
Yes, it.
Because maybe we'll do that after start recording. We're like, Gary, turn the camera. We ready? But yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share. Share with with somebody who is political. We're always open to commentary and questions and feedback.
Ask us some questions. If there's anything that you want to challenge, you feel some type of way about that was discussed, we're happy to open up the floor and
open up.
Take us to church. Take us to church.
Okay, can't do it while you're gonna pay me. All right. Anything else, Abby?
I think we're good. Thank you guys again. And until our next meeting,
let's have a wonderful week.